Hey there! So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can add a new sermon series page. All right, so the first thing that you want to do is, of course, log into your account, and you're supposed to see these on the side. And then click content. And when you click that, you will see the menu at the top here on this side, on the left side, right? So basically, this is how it is arranged right now. Um, and then the additional pages that are not visible here, you will find them under this section. Okay, so these are the visible ones, the navigation pages, and then when you scroll down, you will see the additional pages here. Okay, and then the blog posts here, just so you know. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do after you click that is first you click sermons, so you will go to the main sermons page. So you'll see here that this needs to be updated, right? And then we need to add a thumbnail here to show the new one, right? So click this icon here on the upper right, the pencil icon here. And what we want to do is to add the thumbnail here first. Okay, so click this and go to this and make sure that the cursor is there, and then click add media. And then by this time, the graphic for the sermon series should have been uploaded already. So go to media library and click the one that you want to upload, right? So if you don't have the graphic yet, ask for it, okay? So anyway, so click that, ask that for me, okay? So click that, or to Tito Eric, okay? Click that, and usually for the thumbnail, it's 300 by 225, so it's medium sized. Now, as you will see, the order is from left to right. Since this is the fourth one for this row, and we need to add for the next one, we need to add a new row. Hover this your cursor over this duplicate icon here and click that, so you'll be able to duplicate the row. And then as you can see, you can arrange this, you can drag it, so you can just fix how they're arranged, the spacing and all. And then from there, you can just delete this, delete all of this, and then you can just add the new thumbnail over here. And then again, from left to right, okay? And then you gotta add it upwards or on top of the old one. Okay, so the other way also is to click this, the plus button here, and then choose the 4 columns. And then if you do that, it'll do the same. You can just drag this to the top like that, and then you can add, make sure it's not overlapping. And then you can just add the sermon, the thumbnail, all right? So you can, like what I said, you can arrange that. You can drag it to arrange the spacing and all, and then if you don't like it, just click the remove icon over here. Okay, delete, and then one more, delete. Okay, so once that is done, click save first, and then we're gonna get back to that later on. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do first is create the page. Okay, so obviously this is the page that we're gonna create, a sermon series light in the darkness page. The easier way is to go to an existing sermon series page. Okay, so to do that, you're gonna go to the additional pages, the ones that are hidden. And as you can see, this is arranged alphabetically. Okay, so for you to see an old or a previous sermon series, then you just have to go and go there. So for example, you want to look for Relentless Grace of the King. So just look for that. And what you're going to do is, to make things easier, you just have to click again the duplicate icon, right? Relentless Grace of the King Sermon Series, click the duplicate icon, and then rename it based on the new sermon series. So in our case, the new name is Light in the Darkness. Okay, so just type that in, light in the darkness, and then just leave the sermon series at the end. This is also going to be the path in the web address. Click check. If it's not clicking, I think it's because I created something similar a while ago, so it's not taking it. So if that happens, just put a number at the end, like 2 or 1. Okay, so there. So now it's going to accept that. So Light in the Darkness Sermon Series 2, then just click the check mark when you're done. Okay, so after you create that page, you're supposed to see that here under the additional pages. But just in case it doesn't show up, because I think I created it a while ago and I think I messed it up. But just in case it's not showing up, all you need to do is just type it in, because you already know what you labeled it as, right? So just do it. Light in the dashes in between the words. Light in the darkness. Then sermon series -2. Okay, so that is only when it's not showing up under the additional pages. Okay, so just click that, and then it should show already the page that you duplicated. Get the URL, put it in a notepad, because you're going to need that later on. Okay, and then you can go ahead and edit. So first, you edit the thumbnail, click this, the edit icon on the right, delete this, delete, and then while the cursor is there, go to media library, add the icon, make sure it is medium sized, 300 by 225 pixels, and then insert. Okay, so and then next, edit this. So just click it once, click the edit icon, and then make sure it is the right sermon series. So just look for the sermon series, Light in the Darkness. So by this time, the sermon series should have been created already, should show up as one of the options. And then Preacher should be all, because this is the page specific for the sermon series, and just click Save Changes. Okay, so it should update automatically once the audio file has been uploaded. Okay, so you don't have to do anything else anymore, because this has been duplicated. So that means this should be linking to the right page, to the main sermon series page. And so just click save. Okay, so now you'll see that there's no audio updated yet, but now you can update it with this. So just make sure that it's working properly. Click back to sermons page and make sure you're going back to the main sermons page. All right, so now that you have that page created, you can now link the thumbnail to that page. Go to the pencil icon on the upper right. So just click this and then click the edit icon there, and then link to, say, custom URL, and then go back to the URL you created a while ago, and then put it there. Okay, then click update. And the other thing that you want to edit is this, because it should show already the new one, right? So again, do the same. Add media. So just keep the size to medium. Insert. And then this one, you'd want to edit it to the same sermon series, Light in the Darkness, and the latest one, which you don't have yet. So if you don't have it yet, then obviously don't put it yet, but just showing you how it can be edited once it's available. Okay, so there you go. Once that is done, all you need to do is just check that everything is working properly. Click this, the thumbnail, and make sure it's going to the right sermon series page. And then once it's correct, make sure that details are correct. Once you've configured that out, click to back to sermons page, and once everything is done, you're good to go. So that's it. Hope this helps. Let me know if you have questions. Bye.